Hi, and welcome to your weekly Oracle reading with Katie VanZeeland. This reading is for the week of July 6th through July 12th, 2015. And this week we're using Doreen Virtue's Archangel Power Tarot deck. And the deck has been cleared. We're asking that infinite love and light infuse the deck. And that this reading be for our highest good and greatest joy. Asking for any guidance, love, and support throughout the week. Do we need one more? I think so. One more. Maybe that. I think that's it. I thought there was more. Okay, so we got the page of Archangel Michael, and it says truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. And what I'm getting from this is that it's a time of being very honest with yourself and looking within and being analytical, looking at, and honoring and owning what you're feeling and what's coming to the surface for you. Okay? It says to be blunt. And, we can be blunt and not be hurtful, but to be honest. So it's speaking your truth and being just real. And that is a challenge. And it says the page of working with Archangel Michael, that can be challenging. We're used to appeasing people and what they want to hear and what they need to hear, but it's time for you to start owning what you feel and what you need. And that's a process, because a lot of times, like we've said before, we're not entirely sure what that even means. And so we're working through that. And right now it does feel like there might be some old patterns surfacing. Maybe you feel very adolescent. Maybe you're having some reactions to things that feel very, very old, I guess is the way I could say it. And maybe it's coming out in a form of a tantrum or adolescent type of a reaction. But just pay attention to that and to see, okay, that's part that is just, you're butting up against an old energy, and when that discomfort comes, it's because something's not being listened to, or you're not honoring yourself. And it is an old pattern that's coming up, and that's okay, and just to watch it. It will pass, okay? And Michael is saying that it is a new challenge for you. That is challenging to do, okay? And you have what it takes to succeed. Also, if you are working with any documents or having to sign any paperwork, make sure that you're reading through it thoroughly, because we're clearly getting that message today. So if you're hearing that this week, and if you're having to sign any important documents, make sure that you're looking through those and making sure that they are in alignment and they're exactly what you're wanting, okay? All right, and then the other card we got is the 8 of Michael, and it says, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. and sometimes we don't see things clearly. So again, it's stepping into our power, making changes, speaking our truth, that maybe you have to be blunt, but these things are ultimately allowing you to continue to step into your power, feeling more and more confident in your own authentic capabilities, your own authentic possibilities, and just your authenticity in general. Again, this is something that we're learning and working through, and we can't be authentic just by the snap of our fingers. We don't even know what that means, okay? We've been conditioned our whole lives to act or be a certain way or to please a certain people, and it takes courage and it takes time to break some of these patterns, break some of these old conditionings, okay, that then we can allow the space. Once we break those conditionings, we allow that space to really tune into what it means to be authentic for ourselves. So call on Archangel Michael. We got 2 Michael cards pulled, and that means that his energy is loud and clear with us this week, loving and supporting us. So remember to be truthful, be honest. When you butt up against some old patterns, know that they'll pass. It'll be okay. Just to acknowledge them and allow them to move. But you might come up against that this week. And I'm feeling more in the beginning of the week, and then I'm hoping towards the end there'll be a little bit of a shift, and you'll have some clarity with some new perspective. You'll feel a little freer. You'll feel a little more courageous. Feel a little more authentic. So that's the feel I'm getting for the week. I think we will pull one more card from, you know, if you've been following, I love this 4 Agreements deck. So we're going to pull one card from there to see what message we get. That's good. And I haven't read it fully, but just even the start, it just matches right in here. It says, your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. Impeccability of the word only creates beauty, love, and heaven on earth. Okay, so it says, be impeccable with your word. Create a beautiful dream. And again, that's going with what Archangel Michael was just saying. Be truthful, be blunt if you need to, but you are learning to hone in on your authentic self. And that takes practice in speaking your truth and being as open and honest as you can. And it can be looked at as an exciting new challenge. And it will help you break free from some of these old patterns. So have fun playing with this week. Remember that even if the beginning of the week or at the end of the week, however it plays out for you, if you're butting up against those old patterns, it will shift. There'll be a new clarity that comes to you from sitting in that or working through some of those old patterns. So there will be a clarity, some excitement, and you'll find an even more comfortable place within yourself that you feel more authentic. So I hope you have a beautiful week, and I can't wait to see you next week.